Yes.
Even the Lord, when are you ready to take me head to the burn?
Yes. Oh my god, that's nice.
Ay, wow.
Medyo freaky lang kasi na-harness sila yung ancient technology.
It seems the engineers have matters well in hand.
Parang how would they know that
Should the
that's
barrier
safe?
work as we intend, Doma will be free to reinforce her allies in Alamigo without fear of weakening her own borders. Honored friends, the time has come to put your hard work to the test.
The time has come
Start the generator.
to lip sync for your life.
Grabe, Aziz lang.
May saan ka na?
Dito na ako sa ngayon. After lang, the time is come.
Oh, yun, yung generator. Hala?
Ay.
Hala? Hala?
Very effective. Node 1 is operational.
Node 1 is operational. Nodes 2
Nodes
to 8 are reporting similar energy levels. The barrier is forming.
Oh my god.
1,000 yams, 2,000, 3,000.
1,000 yards. 2,000. 3,000. Expansion remains smooth. No fluctuations detected.
Ay, wow.
Serious mo. Ang taas!
4,000.
Wow.
5,000. Target altitude reached. The barrier is holding steady at 5,000 yards. We've done it.
Oh my god.
Ay, yan. Is that a military airship of older Roman time? This is a gift.
Ay,
They can test our
may sasample.
Of all the rotten timing.
But this is a gift, Mistress Alize. They can test our new wall for us.
Ay! Ala, 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 ala.
Seems solid enough, though I was hoping for a fireball.
Oh? Wow.
Sino to?
Hmm? Are you watching?
Ha? Si Shadow. Oh my god.
By the gods. It's Alpha now. What are you? Let me go! He has my brother!
Lower the barrier!
Be at ease, girl. The lad is not dead, merely locked in slumber.
Ay, na ano siya.
No, not him too.
Ano?
Siya rin.
Napikip siya.
We could identify no cause and found no remedy. Thus I sought to return him to Doma, and into the arms of Lord Hien himself, it would seem. It is a day for fated reunions. Would you not agree, adventurer? Or should I address you as the warrior of light?
What does it mean?
Huh? Huh? Oh my god, you know who he is?
What? What did I say? Wait. I just...
Gaius van Baelsa,
La,
Black
Sinasagot mo.
Wolf.
pareho, it will
Was
lead
the
to the
title I was
same.
given. One I have long since
Black Wolf.
relinquished.
What?
Guys, one knows them. That was the title I was given. When I have long since relinquished.
Sabi
Kaya
ko
pala
na eh, yung
Praetorian tayo
baril
ng
niya sa likod
Praetorian.
eh.
The legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion died in Castrum Meridianum.
Sabi ko pa
I am
naman
no more
kanina,
than
sana
Gaius
pinakita yung
Baelsa,
mukha ni
a
Gaius
man
bago
without
siya.
rank or allegiance.
Pag may van, may rank. Pag may gitnang letter. Asa ka na? Stand down na ako. Stand down. The legatus.
Do you remember how it unfolded?
Impossible. There's no way you could have survived.
There's no way you could have survived.
Do you remember how it unfolded?
Sabi ko pa naman.
How I was deceived
How
by
I
La
was
Habrea?
deceived by La Habrea?
How I was convinced that reviving the ultimate weapon
Reviving
would
the
allow me to
ultimate
bring
weapon
peace
will
to
allow me to bring
Eorzea?
peace to Eorzea.
The
I
Ascian
remember.
used me, as he used so many others, all to further the restoration of his wretched god.
Mabait naman kasi siya.
Yet even with the might of Alec at my command, you bested me. And as the Praetorium went up in flames, I was
Praetorium,
content to
kakagaling
belong
lang
with it.
natin.
For a moment, at least.
Oh my
A
god.
moment of folly. To surrender my life thus would have been to betray all who died for my cause. It was for them that I dragged myself free of the rubble
So free
and
of
swore
love.
vengeance on the
So
Ascians.
vengeance on the Ascians.
Ah. I knew it sa baril niya. Di ba sinabi ko sa iya?
The Black Wolf
Oh
has shed
my
his
god.
pelt, never to return to Garlemald or her legions. I live now only to exact
Only
revenge.
to accept revenge. So young.
Yung mask niya yun.
My principal quarry was to be La Habrea, whom I gather you have since ushered into oblivion. But so many more remain. Long as their kind lurked in the shadows, laboring to sow chaos throughout our world, I would see each and every one dragged into the light and put to the sword. Are the
Wow, ang
Scions
cool
not of
naman
like
niya.
mind?
In this single respect, perhaps.
Alam
Then
ba
I
ni
shall
Alpino
continue
na
the
siya yun?
partnership the boy began, and share what intelligence I have acquired. Among the Ascians, the black-masked ilk are subordinate to those who wear red. This you already know.
Okay. Black mask.
Yet
Red
among
yung
the
mga
red there
boss.
exists a hierarchy. Those set adrift with the shards clearly stand below those still joined to the source. Nabriales, who once dared to intrude upon the rising stones, belonged to the former group. And while he was indeed a dangerous foe, his powers were inconsequential next to the paragons of the source.
Wow.
The first was La Habrea, who plagues us no more. There is also the white-robed Elidibus, and the elusive Emmet Soak, about whom little is known.
Si Emmet
We have
yata
files
si
on La Habrea and Elidibus, but I
Yung
believe
lolo.
Emmet itself is new to us.
Di ba Elidibus yun? Siya yung tatay.
As I assume my brother
siya ba
told
yun?
you, we have evidence to suggest that an Ascian now walks in the body of the Crown Prince. Have you identified this interloper?
Elidibus seems the most likely culprit.
Yun nga.
As emissary, it is his role to maintain the equilibrium between darkness and light. Your many deeds in Heidelin's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power
Ay,
behind
baka
one
nga.
As a leader of the
Si Emmet
Ascians,
yung lolo.
he is one of our primary
Si
targets.
Elidibus yun.
It was on the
Yung-
trail of this very prey that the boy and I came across the scene of a failed uprising. In the absence of a single Garlean casualty, we inspected the bodies of the rebels, and the lack of any external injury drew my immediate attention. They had been slain by Black Rose, an alchemical invention of the Imperial Army. When I yet served as legatus, I ordered its production halted and all stockpiles destroyed. Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
Toxic gas? This must be the new weapon Maxima warned us about. Something deadly enough to sweep away all resistance in a matter of hours. Gods. You don't think they're planning to use this in Alamigo, do you?
Put your fears to rest. We infiltrated the production facility and destroyed all existing stores of the chemical along with the plant itself. Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch.
Wow, lakas niya.
Regardless, I would draw your attention to a directive we discovered in the plant's records. The document was marked with a recent date and authorized with the signature of one Zeno Galvus.
A dead man signing a death warrant for thousands. This bad comedy.
Basta yung isang nag-dead. May isang nag-dead pa tayo na
But the tale does not
guardian.
end
Di ba?
there.
Oh, yeah.
Within that same facility was a chamber filled with devices of elegant design. Cloning technology, we realized.
Cloning?
And what should we find in each and every incubator? But a young Emperor Solus.
Killer.
All of which prompts the question, were the Asians responsible for these abominations? Or was it the will of the Emperor? I must know which hand guides the Empire. Though I have given up my rank, I am yet a son of Garlemald, and I will fight for the future of my homeland.
Wow, kahit siya fighting for Garlemald.
It is
Love
time we return
nararamdaman
to
ko
the
sa
hunting of
eyes.
shadows.
Ano
We
yan?
should focus on our common foe.
Exercise
To
na
reopen
to.
old quarrels now would serve
Ito
no
masakit.
purpose.
You saved my brother's life, so I'm willing to let sleeping dogs lie. But in truth, it's not my decision to make.
Sabi ko na yung baril niya sa likod daw eh. It looks so familiar here kasi guys.
You're right. There are more important matters. We settle this another time. Bakit? Ganun pa rin.
Pinili ko yung taas.
Sige, we'll settle this another time.
There was a time when I scorned those who placed their faith
There
in
was a
false
time when I
gods.
scorned those who place their
Even as
faiths
I,
in false God,
in my
even
blanket
as I had
conviction,
blinkered
placed
faith.
mine in Asian
Pareho
promises.
lang. Placed mine in Asian promises.
Unlike yours, my strength of will and my restraint was found wanting. We shall meet again, warrior of light.
Grabe naman yung iba yung ASEAN representation ng Yoshi. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
So that was the infamous Black Wolf.
Is
An
that false,
unexpected ally,
guys?
to say the least.
What are you doing? Really?
Well, I am content to leave the fine-tuning of the barrow to cleverer minds. Let us bid our friends from the ironworks farewell, and see what can be done for Alphino back in Dorma.
False gods. Wait. Yoshi, you're blasphemous.
Paano nila, in-off nila yung wall tapos wala na, hindi na inon ulit.
Yung barrier.
Ay. Layo ng teleport ah.
Yeah, stick with the end. Right? What behind timing that we must officially return to just as we were testing the body. Yes. So, may pag-asa pa naman pala, may character development. Pero sana, huwag naman yun ang mayroong character na mabigat.
Hmm. Meanwhile, ayan na naman.
Our supplies of Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance.
Ganon. Gagawa ng bagong
See
plan.
that you do.
Nasaan ka?
The Emperor. Ay!
Ah, yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention.
Meanwhile, like the Black Rose chemical plant, invent.
A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
With no gift for sorcery, we Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you.
Ba't parehong gold yung mata nila?
Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing.
Eh, pala.
A silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect. Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence. Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
While you do what, precisely?
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Asians do.
I am well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire. You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise. Our homeland was plunged into civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Are you truly so naive?
Truly
You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
Well, of course it was.
course it
Though I
was.
will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed.
Ba yan?
But
Now, if you have no further questions, I must be on my way.
you have been used.
Since we may not meet again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome. You dabbled in elegant cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research. And of all the options available, you chose the founding father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varus, like grandsire, like grandson, eh?
Baliw.
If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise. You will be the capstone of this world, I, anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
This star.
Reset. I hate it.
Yan talaga, walang redeeming value.
I hate it. Super.
Alice. Quantity level 70. Hardly on the front. Here stands ready to depart from the entity. Must be not to convey. Akura, I leave you and Joseph and the Dutch party with all days enjoy the animation for and that's party. Party.
Saan daw? Parley.
Port of Victoria. And then we get so McGrawder's reach.
Papunta na ako doon.
Kita kong router. And I go to
I'm here.
Port of Victoria.
Hi, lab. Hi, my lab. Hi, my cute lab.
That's the
Greetings, Lord Hugh. Glad you could join
Greetings.
us.
Glad to be here. I would have come sooner, where our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Alamigo as we speak.
We're grateful for your support. Thanks to the efforts of our allies, it won't be long before we've established defensive positions on this front as well.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news,
So, Alphino won't wake up. Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Ascians, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas. Does that sound about right? Ordinarily, any one of those things
sound
would
about
have left me in
right.
shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal. Getting back to your report, are we sure this Black Rose is the weapon
Mature na
Maxima is talking
magsalita
about?
si Liz. Fairness.
It fits the description. And it seems we have Alphino to thank for sparing us an early demonstration of its effectiveness. I have a feeling this won't be the last time his bravery in the Empire will serve us here in Eorzea.
The fact of an unknown weapon is almost all it.
The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it.
Okay.
Tosh. Sabi niya, ay may COVID pa ba? Akala ko wala na since the time you hung out with your fellow Gen Z sa Katips. Sometimes talaga, sometimes talaga, you have to join your age group to distress. You should try it sometimes.
As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive?
Not
Or
the
being
slightest.
selected? Am I happy he's hunting Ascians? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Ang lakas ni Gaius, he
Oh,
can kill
speaking of
Asians on
Guardians
his
you didn't
own.
expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it
He
happens.
can kill Asians.
When I
Eh
sent
di ba
envoys
hirap
to
na
the
hirap
Imperial
pumatay
Army
na
to
Asians.
request talks, they returned with the message that Baris Zos Galvus would be attending.
Varys.
The Emperor himself. Well, Varus did sanction the Popularis peace mission. But knowing that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare.
I'm not fond
We
of
do,
politics.
however, require your cooperation.
Ah, right. Yes. So, as a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present. There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too.
God, please. You know how much I hate politics. Then, what
Grabe,
choice
no?
do I have?
Masyado barriers. So yung fourth ba is more of
Very well.
Ascian yung kakalaban.
I shall attend as the Scion's representative.
Is this high time for Ascian?
After this love,
In
we
case you're
have
wondering why I didn't ask you, the Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's champion.
after this we have three. Three to go. I'll be there.
That's settled then. We don't know what Varus means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there, but having you close at hand will make all the difference.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
Ang tanga naman nila, bakit nila i-send yung strongest nila sa harap? Medyo tangang plano yun. Obvious ba, napapatayin siya ni Garus, ni Emperor. Parang, have you not done this with us people? Wala ba kayo natutunan kay Asahi? Ano ba? Dapat all-out war na. Ano ba yan? Yun lang yung nakakainis sa kanila. Parang naive lahat. Makikipag-negotiate. Ilang beses na kayong niloko.
Mag-party.
Charlie yan.
Sabi ba kung ano ka sa party with Emperor?
Yes.
OMG. OMG.
Talaga ba? Pwede kayong patayin in one attack.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance, on behalf of the Gallian Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today. As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance. I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you.
Ulnamo rin, charot.
As recent events in Alamigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom.
Wow.
Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue. Doma has entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals.
Wow.
Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
Wow, how naive, charot.
You will not win me over with sophistry.
Ano? Sophistry.
As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated.
Beastmen, kaloka.
Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
My God.
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Alamigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Dorma can also attest to the meager arms of imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more will, if we don't put an end to this madness here and now.
Ano girl, napaka-ano nyo naman.
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and bloodshed is of your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Peace. Order. You kill our peoples, despoil our lands, take everything but is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
I expect you to weigh the cost, to recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of hatred.
Labang ingay.
Your Radiance, I fear I can personally
Ang
attest
ingay.
to the dangers of pursuing one's
May
vision with such
static.
righteous fervor.
Sige, imit mo muna.
For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons.
Dragons.
1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned. Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise. You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words. He understood that strength is all that matters in the end. Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people. There was a time when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and
Oh my
unable
God.
to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north.
Sino yung lalabas?
Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours.
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it.
Vilbrand.
And from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateer?
Na may personal.
I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
Ay, naku, parang
Your
US.
uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal. They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the 12's Wood's bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
You dare compare us to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
Inisa-isa niya lahat.
I came here in the hope of finding some
Si ano siya, si Lux
but I
Noir
see now
London.
these discussions will accomplish nothing. Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Wait, I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here.
May
Please.
ganon.
If you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
Hoy, lahat daw magsasalita. Warrior of
As
Light.
Mistress
Charot.
Alize says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varus, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well.
You're all red.
I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
Ayun, nawala na yung static. Anong ginawa mo daw? Meron. Gumagano.
Yung jump din, parang pag nagsasalita ka sa siya, ano pag wala. Yun. Ginawa mo si Alice eh.
Wait lang. Kinakausap ko lahat. Tabi kami ni Varys. Magka-hype kami. Ay, ni Varys, ni Emerick.